My biggest pet peeve is he leaves Q-tips everywhere.
Ew, he is like that.
He leaves Q-tips.
He's always Q-tipping.
And we literally, so I just got back from going to the States.
That's true, that you always Q-tipping.
Especially if you come out of the bathroom.
He walks around with it, he'll leave it. He leaves them everywhere. The bedroom, like the living room.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Guys, welcome back to another episode. As you can see, I'm sitting beside someone who I just met on Tinder the other day. And I said, hey, shawty, you want to come on my show? She's like, yeah, I do. And that's why she's here. What's up,
Hello.
Tori? What's your name and where you from? Are you single?
We're not doing this. I was already on No Filter, so we already did this.
Actually, yeah. Which episode? I was like, in the first 10 episodes.
It was like, episode 5 or something. I don't know.
Damn. This episode like 95. So 90 episodes later, she finally shows up again.
Made it this far.
OG.
Guys, today we have another guest. I don't want to say guest. It's more like just during the conversation. We got Mr. Micheal Fowler sitting comfortable in my chair today.
Gang, gang.
It's fine. My
I mean,
girlfriend's
you've
like,
been not on that chair for a while now.
I know, because I like this background, because it has Heineken silver.
You see, he was quick to
It's Casamigos.
say it was my fault.
Wait, what?
Oh, we're going to talk.
You were quick to make it my... Yeah,
We're going to talk about it today,
here.
Tori,
Oh
girl.
my-
I got you.
Tori's here,
Listen.
so I got to
I
I was having second thoughts about having...
We got conversations
But
today.
he's been over here. How many episodes?
What did I tell you when Shark gets here? It's like, it's going to be those two, like, for the
No,
first 5-10 minutes.
no.
And then we're going to eat our sandwiches, like, wait, and,
No.
Just give it to them. It's
No,
fine.
I wish I got some questions cranked in there, ready to fucking shoot.
Who?
You.
No, I want to chill because I want to learn about it. Because, like, y'all have been in it. So I want to learn. Like,
Today you cruising.
yeah, I'm chilling.
No, but you gotta. I mean, obviously, you need to be part of the conversation because you're the outside.
I just said that. I mean, I'm gonna be part of the conversation. That's what I'm saying. I want to learn. So y'all need to be like all the way honest, like with everything.
We're gonna try.
Nah, then you need to just
Okay, Wendy's watching. So
log off.
Anyways, guys, before we continue with the show, we want to say hello to our new sponsor to the show. You already know, Miss Wendy's. Wendy's has been a sponsor for no. Why you keep laughing? Last week had Shark laughing the entire fucking time. Now we got you.
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So don't interrupt me. And guys, Wendy's has been a supporter of the show since day one, just like our other sponsor, Romer Trading, Heineken Silver. And they got a new burger, got a chimichurri. It's called chimichurri sandwich. The chimichurri burger sandwich.
Such a mouthful, chimichurri.
Chimichurri. I mean, I like chimichurri sauce on steak. I never had it on a burger before. So I got one. Tori's got one. Shark, where's yours?
Right here.
Micheal, where's yours? And today, we're going to try and do like a...
Are we gonna do that like right now?
Right now? What? You think I just bought it for nothing?
Yeah.
I just went and spent 50 florins.
You gotta eat it while it's hot.
Yeah. So guys, we're all going to try it. Give it a shot. And we're going to give a little review.
Give me a minute. I'm one of those people.
What?
I removed the onions.
You don't like onions?
Oh my god,
No,
so
bro.
dramatic.
Honestly, I don't like... I'm not a big onion guy either, but I don't mind this one because I want to get the full experience. I'm very curious at his...
Oh, wow.
Shark just couldn't wait. All right, I'm going to go for it.
It tastes like Cinco de Mayo.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I like it.
Honestly, no, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I actually like this.
It tastes like Cinco de Mayo, right?
I mean, I'd buy this.
I
Yeah.
would.
This is good. Either that or I'm a little bit hungry. I'm setting the spot.
No.
Actually, it's nice.
It's good, no?
Yeah, it's good.
It has like a Latin flavor with it.
Guys, so go to your nearest Wendy's, get your
Yeah.
chimichurri sandwich. Go to the best one here in Tanky Flip.
Are we like
buy-
gonna like fully do this? I don't think so.
What?
Are we gonna like all the way do
Oh,
this?
no, it's good. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh.
I mean, I'm almost done.
Where's the napkin?
Wow.
I really hope that...
The
I mean-
delivery guy didn't bring us napkins.
Here, I have like napkins right here. I'm trying to like
Give it a second, guys.
want to toss it, but y'all said my camera. I'm not moving. I'm sorry. Y'all want to throw shade in my camera?
Throw it.
I tried.
Use my shirt.
No.
fine. I'll do laundry tomorrow.
Oh shit, guys.
Wait,
All right.
I think I can stand up.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. That was a little review. I like it. Everybody liked it. So, guys, go to your nearest Wendy's, get your sandwiches. And it's new. And it's good. Michael is still eating. I'm sure he's not going to say jack shit.
We're gonna give Michael a minute.
I mean, you're talking, so
Okay, good.
I'm not
Okay.
on camera.
So, Shark, before we get into today's topic, guys, I want to know, so how does it feel to be an adult for the first time in your life and going grocery shopping?
Not the first time in my life. Like, don't get it twisted, but like, no, fuck grocery shopping. Like,
What happened?
I was in there and I was like reading labels.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I was like, okay, so this one is like 1 florin extra, but I have like 18 ounces in this one, and that one has this one. I'm like,
This one has like 20, but it's like a florin cheaper.
like-
I'm going to go with this one.
just 1 florin. So I'm like, I was like looking at the Nutella. I wanted like chocolate, like like the pasta.
Yeah.
And I was like, Nutella is like the brand. But this one is like way cheaper. It's like, Nutella's like 11 florins. This one is like
5 florins.
5
6.
something. I'm like, that's like buying Gucci over Shein.
I'm going to go with
You're
Shein.
gonna do the same thing for me, so I must do you. And like, I was in there like, these grapes don't look that good. Never mind. I don't need them.
3 hours later.
It was a long ass shopping day. I was like picking up. I was like, put this back. Like, I don't really need that. Like, it was horrible. And then the price? Nah.
Where do you shop?
Oh my god. So I don't know what the supermarket is called.
Like a Chinese one or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We ain't got big budget like that to be shopping in these
No,
big
I'm
supermarkets.
just, I don't go to big places. I also go to Chinese.
Yeah, no,
Every now and
it's-
then I'll go to Superfood for specific things. But rarely I'll just go to like Ling Sons or like one of the small Chinese ones here in my area. Yeah. How much was your bill?
It was like 400 and something florins.
It's crazy, no?
How long do you think that will last you?
A week?
Who? No, that's gonna last. That's gonna last, guys, right? It should last.
I mean, I
Depends.
we'll check in 1 week again when we record next week. Like, hey, so do you still have
it's
any
gonna
food left?
last. I feel like they're gonna know.
They're gonna know.
It's gonna last.
10 days later, like, fuck, I'm running out of food.
So, I don't think it's gonna last.
No, it's gonna last, guys. Fuck it. Stop.
Jesus. Hey, you know, guys, I always forget this. Guys, I want to make sure to announce the winners for last week's episode. Remember, every single week. Here we go. Every single week, we give away a 6-pack, thanks to our sponsor, a 6-pack of Heineken Silver, and it also give us a 3-pack of Desperados. Show it, Shark, show it. We give away for 2 people, 1 6-pack. For 2 people, each get 1 6-pack and 1 3-pack. All you got to do is leave a comment down below on our YouTube channel. And that's pretty much it. And every single episode, we pick out one winner. Last week's winner goes out to Naomi Maduro. And again, I'm mentioning your YouTube names. And oh my God. Can you say this? Kialian502. That's his YouTube name. So if you're watching, Killian,
Yeah.
Killian?
Killian.
See, even she's struggling.
Killian.
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 Imagine
Anyways,
it's something completely
It's
else.
something I
can't read this. I don't know.
Yes, a 502. You know who you are. If you're watching, go on Instagram right now. No Filter in Paradise, somewhere over here. Just a link in description. Click it. DM us. Say, hey, motherfucker, I won, and then we'll figure out a way to meet up with you. Usually, I tell them to come to Gusto. Like, yo, because
Hopefully, he's over 18.
you gotta be 18 as well to win. I should have mentioned that since the first fucking day. No, luckily for us, everybody who's won so far has been over 18. I didn't fucking realize that until just now. Guys, drink responsibly, okay? I also should mention that part. But yeah, congratulations, guys. And if you want to win, please comment down below. Comment whatever the fuck you want, and you'll be the next winner. So, anyways. Moving on. So, why are we here today? Shark wants to learn about long distance. Sharkk has met somebody on Grindr the other day
Don't push
who
it.
lives in America.
Don't fucking push
And he's
it.
like, Samil, how did you and Tori do it? Like
Don't
2
fucking push it.
years,
Is this
pretty
facts?
much long distance.
Is this facts?
Doesn't
It's
sound
facts.
like
Come
fucking
on. It's facts, bro. Why would I lie?
Okay.
So that's why we're like, you know what, Sharkk? We're going to do an episode and kind of like have an intervention and educate. You remember that word? Educate you.
I can never forget it.
Educate you about what it's like to be in a long distance relationship. Rule number
This
one.
is so cap. Like, none of this makes sense. Why
Would you ever be in a long distance
relationship?
Don't say never.
No, I would never say never.
You just said never.
Not like that. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, in the sense of, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's for me. I don't even, but maybe I could because I don't like people in my business that much. Like, give me space.
I know.
So
right?
I think I probably would.
That's honestly the best part about the long distance relationship. You got to have like,
But one person has to have money. Like the other person needs to have a good money. Like, at least fly me out, nigga. Damn. Shit.
oh,
The
that's
fuck?
me. I flew her out.
You see, then okay. You see. You winning, girl. W, baby.
Hey, that was one of the first time, huh? The trial period is over. Now you got to pay like the real cost, you know? So now we split the flight. But now
That's
she
not
pays.
bad.
But now she pays the whole flight to come down.
Yeah.
That's not.
It started off as, you know, like,
It was going downhill, girl. Doesn't sound like it got better.
listen, we're building a house, so it's like money to is scarce, okay? So hey, girl, like, you got that money?
We, everything's pretty even, I would
50-50.
say.
Maybe she'll pay the flight. She lives in a room
That's
now.
good.
I think it's a fair deal.
Definitely. I could be stuck in the cold, so
You're stuck in America.
yeah.
It's kind of fucked up right now over there. So
I mean, it's kind of fucked up everywhere, but okay.
Yeah. But I mean,
Aruba's pretty chill right now. Economy-wise, fucked, but like, there's
Yeah.
no wars. There's nothing crazy going on.
yeah, we ain't got no school shootings.
I mean,
Oh, damn.
it's crazy. It's so
I
sad.
agree.
That's fucking weird. That's like, nah, that's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit.
Uh-huh.
Girl, I do not blame you, girl. Run. Welcome to Aruba.
Well, me.
Let me move this. But sorry, so you will never see. You think you'll see yourself in the long distance if the guy's got money and flies you out here and there?
Yeah, for sure.
But what if he was like just mediocre guy, not so much money?
What are we doing together? Why would I be with somebody that's mediocre? Like,
But then let's somebody who's on the outside looking at this, because obviously we're in the long distance and he's also in the long distance. For you, from the outside looking in, what's your opinion about long distance relationships? You know how they say in Aruba, huh?
I
Amores de
mean-
lejos.
es amor de pendejos.
So
Not true, but okay.
Well, I mean, in the beginning we were two pendejos, but not so pendejos anymore, huh?
I mean, I feel like a pendejo every time I'm spending money on the flight ticket. So
Well, you got a long flight. Mine was like short. It's right there. Like, whoop, America.
how
4
much
hours.
distance? Like 4 hours?
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours. How long is yours?
Total flight time around 18.
18 fucking
But
hours.
with layovers, it's usually around 2 days.
Oh, wow.
What?
Do you sleep in the airport?
In the airplane. I can't
Okay.
sleep in the airport. I'm too
Okay.
paranoid for that.
Yeah, I can't either.
No, I've done it once.
I mean, I always
Sure.
have that moment where I'm sitting in the waiting area and I'm like,
yeah, just doze off. Like,
100%. No, but damn, bro. Fucking even 18. No, even 18 hours. Even I don't think we'll make it if it was 18 hours. I'm like, yo, sorry, you're halfway across the world. Like,
I mean, at this
Like in
point,
the
I gotta schedule. Oh, well, I was about to say something stupid. gotta schedule a jerk off session at 9 a.m. No, thank you. I'm so
On the
sleepy.
plane?
No, like if I'm home and you're over there, we're like 18 hours apart. I'm like, hey, like, you know what I mean? It's like you're like horny at 9 p.m. at your house. It's 6 in the morning over here. I'm not gonna jerk off right now. Like, anyways, we're deviating to the combat.
I mean, that goes in the theme of last week's episode.
Yeah.
No, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah. But yeah, so what's your opinion from long distance relationships?
sorry guys. No bashing. Shout out to all the long distance people, but
There's 3 of them in the fucking room right now. So
what? I'm just. I I mean, I'm just saying.
Technically, it's not long distance anymore. Actually,
I know, but I'm just saying, like the from an outsider, long distance means you really, really, really have to trust the people. If not, like people just cheat too much. Like I feel like the temptation is way too easy for, especially the men, most of the time. It's way too easy for them. So it's hard. Like I don't know no girl that's 100% comfortably can say like, I know my man's not cheating. Like in a long day, like he all the way there. I know he's not cheating. No girl can 100% say that off of their chest. Like I know my nigga, unless he ain't got like no fucking legs. He's paralyzed from the waist go down.
Yes,
Expected
actually,
end.
Samil is paralyzed from the... No.
limp dick action over here.
So that's why I was like,
I
like,
can
for the-
honestly say, I
Wait,
think
I have a question. Have you ever had that? Like, I think.
I was just saying.
Okay, No, but I wanted to ask that before you said it. So
No, I can honestly say I trusted you
but
completely.
you gotta put your chest up because he said like.
And you gotta beat it.
say it with your chest.
I can honestly say I trusted you 100% this whole time.
That's good.
And that's on what?
Pretty good if you mad.
So the one girl that you know.
Then beat your chest, girl.
I mean, do you want me to call my girlfriend right now and we
you
can ask
you
her?
can do that too.
No, she'll be mad. I'll wake her up.
Yeah. I was like, wait, it's like 9 in the morning.
Okay, but two girls. I'm
Yeah,
sure she
for
would
sure.
agree. She would agree.
For sure. Let me see what time it is.
But I'm
now.
sure like everybody thinks the same thing, you know. Like I
course.
guess I think it's more, at least in my case, I think I want to say the average, or at least the normal people, most people would cheat, I guess. And
Depends on how much you want it to work out.
it's not just that, it's also like how much have you experienced in life to a point where like when you find someone, like, you know what? It's worth giving up all the bullshit. Like at least the lifestyle I've had is like I've seen so much, done so much, and I'm like, nothing else. Like, you know, I'm like, all right, I've had my fun, you know? There's people who do long distance but haven't even lived life properly, and they get a little bit of temptation from a group of girls, and I'm like, girlfriend? What girlfriend? Like, what are you talking about? Like, no. Let's go have some fun. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to Fisherman's Hut, you know?
I think it also depends on your like personality, like the type of person that you are.
What do you mean?
If you are someone that's like a committed person,
I mean, fuck, I had committed issues before
long
you.
distance could be easy. But if you're someone that like, there's those types that are cheaters, and those people like, you know, a long distance relationship might be the easiest thing for them, but they like it because they can cheat, but also that's on them if that's the type of person that they are. Yeah?
I agree.
I don't know. I got trust issues too bad. Like,
Because I've had trust issues too.
I just know people too. Like I don't know. I just like, to me, for me personally, guys are just. I've seen it from both ends, from guys and girls. So I don't know. For me, it's just like, if you can cheat when you here, what are the fucking odds to do it if I'm not here? Like, I'm in a whole different. Like, people cheat that live like together in the same house.
But that's what I mean.
I'm
It's
in a whole other
person.
like.
Yeah, I get it. So if someone wants to cheat, they will cheat.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
But however, that's why for me, like a long distance, I feel like it's somewhat of a. I'm a kind of blindly give you a pass, like.
But is the cheating the only thing that makes you doubt long distance? Honestly.
100%, yes. For me, I feel like that's we can have how much conversations we want to, but I feel like at the end of the day, that's what it.
I mean,
for
I
me,
used
it boils
to
down
be
to.
one of those I would never do long distance type of people.
Are you telling me, bro?
Fuck, look at me now.
Dude, I swear to God, like I have had one ex that I've done long distance. It was like kind of like not really, but yeah. But then then the other ex, I did actual long distance. After I was like, fuck that, never again, forget about it, never will do it. Not even kidding. You know, got my apartment, bachelor pad. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna live the best fucking year. 3 months later, I'm here. I'm like, fucking bachelor pad went through shit. All my stuff, like, you know, like a man cave, fucking man cave, half woman, half man, bro.
Now,
like
now
there's
you
shit.
got makeup in the
Now
bathroom.
it looks
Makeup in the
better.
bathroom. What?
Now it looks better.
And smells better.
Thank you.
I mean,
The fuck you mean? I mean,
You
I
know
That
what the fuck
woman's
I
touch.
mean. You know what the fuck I mean. You know what the fuck I mean.
A little bit of candles here and there.
Tori fucking did that. Put some respect on her name right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
But chef, I forgot. I lost my thread.
You were never gonna do long distance.
no. Thank you. See, this is why also why I need
She's
her.
like, let me remind you.
Nah, bitch.
Yep.
Honestly, I wasn't. And don't get it wrong. Like the first year when you were talking, I had serious commitment issues, bro. I was like dodging, like okay. When it just started getting real, I'm like dodging, like slight ghosting here and there a little bit. But then at some
You
point,
came around.
with a gun to my head, is like,
So
you gonna
what are
do
we
this?
doing?
I'm like,
Not true.
America,
Not
relax with the guns. No. I'm joking. Please don't hate me. Off camera is gonna beat me later.
She said,
No, but I did have like commitment issues in the beginning, the first year.
Yeah, you did.
but were y'all like clear on what it was in the first year, or was it like
She was.
So,
I
well,
wasn't.
we were talking, and
I'm gonna watch really good what I say in the next
We-
5 minutes. Just gonna use
no,
it against me.
obviously we were both interested and
Yeah.
wanted it to go somewhere,
Yeah, agree.
but stopping this guy over here was, well, you live in the States, so you know.
Because I've had commitment issues with like long distance, like from me, like what Shark was saying, like this shit fucking never. I've done it twice. Why the fuck would I do this? Like, why would I put myself in the same situation
Yeah.
that I've done before?
So he was very conflicted, but I
Was
did not
pissed.
pressure you at all. I said, look, if you want to be friends, we can be friends.
Benefits. What?
He wanted benefits, and I was like, no, we just friends then. So, but yeah, no, I was just straight up about it. Cause I'm like, let's not bullshit each other. Like, if you're interested in something real with me, then let me know. And if you're not ready for it, then that's fine. Just let me know. And he was like, what did you say?
I don't remember.
I feel like he
I
just
have a
wanted to
horrible
trap
memory,
you.
you know?
You're lying. He was like,
Bro, she remembers everything I said.
No, I believe you should
Everything.
remember everything.
I mean,
he
every
was
girl
like,
does.
I'm not in a place right now where I can emotionally be in a relationship.
That's why every
She's
guy
calling
says.
you out
AKA,
today.
It's fine.
He didn't want to do long distance, and I was like, okay.
But it's
And
difficult.
then-
I mean,
It's
I
difficult.
feel that girls are often the ones that initiate the long distance because my girlfriend was kind of the same. We had like a fun few days, and then last day she's like, we're sitting in a bar. She's sitting and it's like, we said we never talked relationship. It was always like conversation, and then we meet each other, we have fun, And then one night we're sitting in a bar, and she's like, okay. We said we're gonna take this easy. We're gonna see where this goes. But what is this? Is this relationship? And I was-
Is this what she asked you? Like,
yeah,
put you on the spot?
literally. And dude, I was sitting with my friends, and she kind of pulled me aside, and it's like, we're having this conversation right now, and I'm like, start looking around,
Like,
You're like,
where is
"Fuck."
the exit? Where's the exit?
start
She's like,
breathing
this
heavily.
is gonna happen.
Start breathing heavily. I'm like, okay. Who am I calling?
Not the
Wow,
qual.
magic.
My girlfriend. Whoops.
She's gonna like, who the fuck you talking about, huh?
Yeah, so suddenly she said that. I'm like, okay, and what is it you want? And she's like, this is relationship. I'm like, okay. And then from there on we had our, but I think it's girls that always,
Initiate the whole thing.
Because you guys, I have a feeling, avoid it. You're like, okay.
I mean, us guys.
Or,
when it
no,
comes to-
maybe you go in with the expectation, like, this is just going to be like a fling, and that's it.
100%.
And then you're like, fuck, actually.
Isn't
like,
that
I
what
like
you
this
wrote on a
girl.
dollar and put it in the bar somewhere? Dory's summer fling. Huh? I'm just saying, you the one that started.
Maybe.
So when I saw that
There might
dollar,
be a dollar
the-
somewhere in Aruba.
somewhere in a bar, it's. I wish it was the padlock. Like we could have find it, but it wasn't.
No, it's a different bar. I don't know what it
But at
was.
least, hey, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I guess I'm just a fling then. So I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
I want to create distance. I'm gonna put
Shut
up this
up. That was
walls.
not the reason. Get out of here.
No, I was just a guy. But it was difficult for me, It's not easy for me to just like, all right, cool, let's do this. For us, I think it really worked
Well-
because number one, she fucking loves planning shit. So like, pretty much even like this year, we have planned out pretty much the whole year. We know when we're out of Aruba, when we're in Aruba, when we're in Spain, when we're not in Spain. But that's what helped us like through, I want to like what, 2 years? Like we knew exactly which day she was going to be here. Like literally throughout 2022, we knew exactly where we were going to be for the whole year. And like we're in January and we already know, we just plan it out. And that's what helped, because if you don't have like a plan, like here's how much I'm going to see you. Okay, we're going to come see each other here. If you don't have that, you just like roll with the punches and just wing it.
It's not gonna work.
You're not going to work.
But I mean, I feel that in any long distance relationship, you gotta have an end goal, because if you don't have an end goal with all the stops in between, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna.
What's your end goal?
I mean, that whole plan, I have one too. Okay, we're just leaving it.
He gets nervous. Like, wait, what?
I mean, she's coming to Aruba hopefully soon, so we're working on that.
Yay.
Nice,
Working on
nice.
that.
But I agree. I don't know if it could be forever. Like if
No.
you're in a long distance relationship,
you gotta have an end goal.
It's going to come on point.
eventually.
It gets hard.
So what, like in that case, I feel like kind of y'all could have financially afford it. So what in the case of somebody that probably could not financially afford to plan out when they can see each other a numerous amount of time
in
the year?
regards to money, where there's a will, there's a way. Really.
Bro,
I've had months where I was not able to afford it, and I found a freaking way. Always. Where there's a will, there's a
For
way.
if you're like an average Joe, you're telling me for a long distance, like y'all that committed.
If there's a will, there's a way.
That is
Really.
nice.
You can.
That is commitment
You
right
can.
there.
But I mean,
But it's
again,
difficult.
again,
Like, not
you
everybody
gotta
has
be
the same.
committed.
But
I
yeah.
was just gonna say that.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. You have to be committed to it.
Yeah.
Like, and you need to have a plan. Because if you just like, yeah, I'll come see you in July. But okay, how? Are you going to work to save the money? Cool, your ticket's paid. What about if you go out for dinner? What, we're gonna sit at home all day? No. You know, you have to figure out what you're gonna do like for the whole year. And like you said, you need to have an end goal. One person is gonna move to one of the countries.
Yeah.
So who's gonna move where?
Someone has to make a big change at one point.
Yeah.
At one point.
Trust me, she gets to live in the Caribbean now, so she's winning over here. She's living the American dream.
But Samil, okay,
Oh,
so
here we go. Let me
before-
open my beer real quick. Heineken Silver.
before Tori asked you that question,
What
right?
question?
Like, where is this going?
Oh
you know?
my god, I ran away,
Which
bro.
was actually
Oh my
how
God.
many months? I was not as quick as your girlfriend. We talked for like.
Listen,
Okay,
when you
hold
get a
on.
big fish, it takes time to reel it in. You know, you gotta take your time.
I feel like you
We
just
talked
had
for
a chat,
like
Tori.
6 months.
Okay, but
first
Tori,
as friends,
us-
and then still like keeping in touch. Because after we met, we just kept in contact, and then
We spoke-
about
we spoke
3
almost
months
daily.
later, yeah, we would FaceTime,
Like
we would
almost every
talk.
day. So
And then 3 months later, that's when he was like, "Hey, I want you to come back. I'm gonna fly you down." And I was
because
like,
Aruba open, like, yo, what
I
are you doing?
mean, Samil, from
I
the
had-
moment
hey,
you
and I-
flew her down,
Listen,
I
I had to flex. I'm like, yeah, I'll pay your ticket. I did it
because
one
I
time
said,
only.
I was
huh?
like, I don't know. He's like, "You're gonna come back to Aruba." I was like, "No, I'm not." And he was like, "There you are." I was like, "Okay." And then he was like, "I'll fly you out." I was like, "Well, okay."
Yeah, that was some boss ass move, huh?
So when
Now
you did
it's
that,
okay.
honestly, be honest. Did you have any feelings at that point?
Fuck me, why you gonna- Jesus Christ.
Because I'll explain from my perspective afterwards. But
Listen, the feelings was there, but I didn't want to accept it
You were-
because and she knows that I had walls, and I'm like, I just keep my distance. I don't want to get attached. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, as long as this is not going to work for me, or it's not going to work for that, and I'm like,
Yeah, you don't
I'm
want to
not
rush
gonna,
into it.
and I don't
especially
wanna-
if you're having doubts.
and I don't want to waste my time. You know what I mean? It's like I'm going to invest in something, and then like at the end of the day, it's like, hey, you know what? The distance is not working for me. I'm not sure where this is going. Like, what
But
the
it
fuck?
was
I just wasted
also-
like money and time.
It was a chance for us to see each other again in person because when we had met, it was the week before COVID.
Literally,
I was on vacation here.
patient zero over here.
But we hung out the whole time. We met through mutual friends.
Yeah, shout out to
and-
Crystal.
Yeah, shout out to
Hi,
Crystal and
Keith,
Mike.
Yeah. They're the one that introduced us.
But we hung out like the whole week, and then when I left, that's when we kept in touch. And so we only had talked mostly virtually, like over FaceTime and stuff. So, you have to get the feeling again, see each other in person. You don't want to you don't really know this person that
Risk
well.
it all like that.
So, and then after that, it was like another 2 months, so we were still talking, but I was like, all right, but now where is this going? Now it's in 6 months.
And now I'm like,
am I wasting my time? I didn't want to waste
activate
my time.
ghost mode. Bing.
No, you never ghosted me. He was nice. He
But
was never.
There was like
he
a
never
time I
ghosted
like
me.
disappeared for like a month.
I knew. No.
Not
Okay.
a month.
I knew
You
he started to
disappeared for a
pull
month?
away. He started to.
Because it's already been almost a year. I'm like, where is this going?
No,
you know?
it wasn't almost a year at that point. It was so after you flew me down, then we kept talking, and then I was like getting the feeling of like, okay, but I don't want to ask where is this going, but I do want to know. And so then that's when finally I brought it up because I could tell he was getting like
Distant.
a little distant. Yeah, like wouldn't answer so quickly, when we would like message or whatever. So I'm like, all right, this guy.
Commitment
I
issues.
gotta be the one.
It kicked in. Like, what do you want me to do about it?
And then that's when I got no, I just can't do the relationship thing right now. I was like, okay, cool.
Who the fuck is laughing now, huh?
Then
Joke's on me.
yeah. And then we didn't really talk that much. I mean, you would message me, but I would not answer. And
That bothered me a little bit.
Both of you
Play
playing
the
kind of hard to
game.
get.
A little bit,
a little bit.
yeah.
And then we kind of like a month or two later kept talking again and started talking again. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to come back to Aruba. And the day that I walked in, he was like, fuck.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah. You want to tell that story now?
No, go ahead. It's all you. You're the one with the great memory,
No, you go ahead.
I mean, I think she has notes somewhere.
bro. Listen, we can fast forward
Right
5
here.
years. She's gonna be like, listen, on June 12th, 2024, you said this. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's not that specific, but
No, but you got a good memory.
June
Mine,
12th.
it's kind of a bad thing because you can just literally use anything against me. Like, you said this last time. I'm like, did I? Yes, you did. Like, I guess I did. I don't fucking know. Like, you know what I mean? It's like she can just use it against my fucking.
I would never do that.
I'm just saying, one day you just fucking might. I'm just giving you the opportunity to use it.
I fucking would.
But yeah, the first fucking year, I really had like a struggle because again, long distance commitment problems, blah blah blah. I'm like, do I really want to fucking do this again? And then after a while, like I think you came down in January 2021, and then we were chilling at the beach at the rush, and we were just talking and talking and talking, and then at some point we're like, oh, I remember, no, Crystal pulled me in the corner, like behind Gusto. Listen, you motherfucker. Like, bro, she started yelling at me, huh? Like, yo, listen, you piece of shit. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. I guess this girl is actually fucking serious. Like, and then I think we spoke and I was like, fuck it, let's see how it goes. Let's see where it goes. Fucking 2 years later, here we are still.
Yeah, at that point, he was like, either I date this girl or someone else is gonna. So
See that booty? You think I'm gonna let that shit go? Nah, no.
That's why if you trapped her.
100%.
You wanted to just trap her.
Like, come here, baby. Come here.
fucking boys. That's why I don't
no,
like
but
you niggas.
I also was like, damn, I still really like this guy. But if it's not gonna work out, it's not gonna work out. I gotta move on. And
I mean,
I bet your mom's gonna watch this episode.
She
I
said
bet
you're paralyzed waist down, so this
Yeah.
doesn't work.
she's paralyzed waist down, if you know what I mean. Sorry, Wendy. But anyways, no, but then after that, like February 4th, got together,
made it official.
made it official.
Aww.
And then like two years later, here we are, like, and
Yeah.
about to build the house together this year. If everything goes well. Yeah.
I feel like y'all gonna say like y'all pregnant or something. Are you? Like,
No.
Guys, guess what?
I feel like that was coming next. Like
I mean,
we have an announcement to make.
I should have said that.
That's why.
I should like just
I
like
felt like I was like,
like that be thumbnail. Tori's pregnant.
Why,
Do I
why,
look
do, why do you
pregnant?
think the lights are blue in the
No.
back?
That's why I'm like, what are they trying to do? Because he was like, I
Hey,
gave you green today.
gender-
I was like,
Like a
okay,
little gender reveal.
You have
Gender,
pink, he has blue.
I'm
gender
like,
reveal.
okay, what the fuck?
No, but honestly, like I'll say, as long distance is not fucking easy, you know. Because wait, before we got into that, you wanted to say like your part about what your
I
question.
mean, I was afraid, honestly. Like, you guys met and then you guys spent 1 week together, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it 1 week?
It was 1 week.
There was the retreat that Crystal did, right? Okay. Yeah.
I met and then the next day I had to go.
Wait, only like fucking 4 to 8 hours?
Dude, I met her. The next morning I had my COVID test. So I had to fly out, right? So we were going to fly out, but then Amsterdam had issues. And they were like, okay, you can fly out tomorrow or you can stay a little bit longer. I messaged her. I'm like, okay, I didn't want to be the first one to message, but fuck it. I'm messaging. hey. And she's like, we had a little bit of conversation. She's like, you want to go on a date? I'm like,
Wait, she asked you or you asked him?
she asked me.
Damn.
And I was like, bro, let me just say one thing. My whole relationship, she's in control. All right?
I was just about to ask, who's the one that wears the pants in the relationship?
She wears the pants. I just carry the wallet, but she wears the pants.
Good.
Fuck you, Shark. Don't encourage that. Guys, women want equality, give them equality. 50-50 everything.
I fucks with that too, though.
I get it.
I don't ask for
Because women
equality.
be like,
I look for
I
the
want
rich
a man
guy.
that takes care of me, does everything for me. But I also want equality, independence.
I don't want
Bitch,
no
fuck you.
equality. Do your thing, daddy.
Okay, there you go. Sorry,
Go to
continue.
work, baby.
That's fine, that's fine. So she said date Friday. I'm like, fuck, I can't do Friday. Okay. And I was with some friends in Turkey. So I asked him, hey, if I extend my ticket, how much is it going to be? He's like, $400. I'm like, fuck, that's a lot. $400, one date. Do I want this? Okay, fine, extend it. So we went on that date.
Imagine if you didn't do it.
We went on that date, but still it was just a date from the girl I met randomly.
the bar.
Yeah, randomly a few days ago. You know?
That's where we met, in the bar. Guys, what did we learn today? You'll meet
Bar.
your girlfriend in the bar.
I mean, you can meet good women in a bar.
I agree.
It's
Listen,
not
sometimes
just hoes.
They could be a hoe or they could be your future girl. Like, it's a
not
gamble
just
every
hoes.
day. It's a fucking
The
gamble.
good girl might have just broken up and needed a girl's night out, and she was there.
Be that rebound guy. Just walk in.
So
Summer
she-
fling.
Girls trip.
She probably leaves a note somewhere in the bar for you. Huh?
You might be that summer fling.
If you need any tips, women, just slide in her DMs. Men, please stay out. Just so you know, I see some of y'all watch, in her DMs. And some of y'all are my friends too, so fuck you guys.
Really?
Un par.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? I'm like, what the fuck you texting?
Damn.
Nigga, I haven't spoken to you in years. Why are you messaging my girl? So she said, wait, we went on a date. And then we were like, okay, you want to keep talking? Yeah, sure.
You just spent $400. You still want active as a keep talking?
No.
We better keep fucking talking.
Yeah, but
$400
okay, wait.
extension?
But then when I came to Aruba, it was different. We're talking, but every day I'm waiting for her to message first. She's waiting for me to message first. So we kind of had that thing going on every day. And because of the time difference, when she messages me eventually, it's like 3 p.m. And in 2 hours, she's dead asleep. So it's like, hey, and then we have like a quick conversation. But then slowly we kept having more conversation. And then I went again to Turkey. But when I went again, I was like, okay, tell her. I told her, I'm in Turkey. She knew I was planning to come, but I was in Turkey and she's just messaging me like, you want to meet? Deep down, I'm like, please say that. I don't want to sound like a creep. Hey, I'm in Turkey. You want to meet? But she's like, you want to meet? I'm like, so then we had like a whole period. I think it was like a whole month where we're seeing each other every day.
You were in Turkey for a month?
Dude, I've spent like 7 weeks in Turkey at once. It's fine.
Damn.
It's fun. It's different. I like it.
I've never been. We want to go. It's not
Makes me hate Aruba every time I come back, but okay.
Really?
Oh, God.
Yes. But we're not going there.
You want to
Next
keep our
episode.
sponsors. Why does Michael hate Turkey?
Aruba.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so
Loves Turkey.
we spent that whole time together, and then at the end, last day, she's like, hey, what is this relationship or not? But the whole time I'm freaking out. I have feelings. I caught feelings like a long time ago. But she's doing things like we're going out and then we're walking and then she's holding my hand. I'm like, are you doing this? So I had moments where I was nervous. I knew my feelings, but I was still kind of. So I get you. I get
Got
you.
that wall up, bro.
I get you. Because I also thought, okay, we live
A million
18
miles
hours
away.
apart. 10,000 kilometers to be exact, guys.
Yeah.
Damn.
We have 7 hours of difference. So my day ends when hers starts, and it's the other way around as well.
You had it easy.
Yeah, you had it easy, I think.
And I still bitched about
Same
it.
time zone.
And I still went, oh shit, I can't right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the gym. Well, I'm probably taking a nap somewhere. Like,
I
So
would give
then-
the gym selfies.
So then when she said the whole, is this
great
going to be a
dance.
relationship? I extended my stay one more time. I stayed one more day. But then this time it didn't cost $400. Thank God. It cost like $3 just for the Expedia fees.
That was like very massive like
Steal.
difference from $403. Like what the fuck? Whatever your connection is, let me know.
You got
That's
ripped
easier.
off the first time.
No, it was because when we canceled the first one, it was like non-refundable. They could change it, but it was like one flight. We'll change it for you, just that one flight. If you get the other one, you have to buy a whole ticket. So we bought the whole ticket. It's fine. But then it cost like $3. I spent one extra day.
Balling.
And then in that day, we kind of had the conversation like, okay, we're going to do long distance. What are the rules? What do we...
Do we have any rules?
Not rules, but like...
Well,
I think just don't do something
Understandings. Like
Yeah. So it's like things, okay, so if we really want this to work, we're going to have to do these things. With you guys, it was different. Same time.
Same
frame.
times. Yeah, we could just talk when we woke up in the morning. Say, we would talk throughout the day.
I mean, when I wake up every day, she's at the end of her work shift. And when I go to sleep, she starts work. So we have like that weird...
like you have like 1-2 hour gap. Like, hey, what's up? How was your day? Blah, blah, blah.
We have like a weird time
Yeah.
frame. So we kind of agreed, okay, so these are my times. These are your times. We're going to have to talk between these times, make time for each other, et cetera, et cetera. So again, if you want it to work, it can work.
You'll find a way.
Yeah, but it's hard though.
I mean, it definitely is like because of our same time zone. That definitely helped. My ticket did not cost $1,000 to travel. Mine was $400 maybe.
For $100?
The thing is, she mostly flew down to Aruba most of the time, and you were like we would split the ticket, and then it's better for her.
You also traveled to the States a couple times.
Only twice.
I mean, mine on the cheap end is $1,200,
Jesus Christ.
and the most I've ever paid was $2,200.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about seasons.
But damn, bro.
Yeah.
Get those sponsorship deals, man. Let them pay for your ticket.
But in that $2,200, I stayed a month. So
yeah, okay. Then you got your money's worth,
Yeah, I
It's
stayed
like
5
you go to
weeks.
Holland. Oh, I'm only gonna stay 4 days. Where the fuck are you going? Like, you pay $1,000.
You lost one day going.
You for those 2 days are traveling, so you only have 2 days to actually spend in Holland. Fuck that. No.
And you're tired, you're jet lagged.
Yeah. And I'm gonna stay in, bro. We got 4 days. What the fuck are you doing? Nah. Where her was like, the only thing is like if. For her, it would suck when I fly because I would have to fly into New York or Boston, and you have to drive like an hour and a half to 2 hours to come get me.
I mean,
But
It's kind of normal for them though in the US, right?
Honestly,
like they'll
yeah.
drive a lot.
but when I land in Turkey too, the cheapest flight, she has to meet me, and it's all public transport. Because in Turkey, if you have a car, you're either rich,
Really?
or you're crazy because the roads are fucked up. But
Oh, wow.
she still has to take, I think, like an hour and 30 minutes to come see me at the airport. And I'm always like, you want to come get me at the airport?
God damn, you're an asshole.
Why?
I'm kidding. I'm
Why?
joking.
It's too...
I make her drive.
God damn, you're an
Bro.
asshole.
Are you kidding me? Dude, in Aruba, she's passenger princess. I drive her, like even today, I need to get my test. Can you come with me, please? I'm like, I just woke up. But what if I faint after? Are you fucking kidding? Okay, let's go.
Like, you want me to drive?
And you're like, can you please take me? I'm like, we can get coffee. I'm like, okay, let's go.
No, but I drive when you're in the
We're in this,
US.
yeah, bro. In the States, I lean the fucking chair back, put some Netflix, put headphones in.
So then you're passenger princess.
100%.
Damn.
Bro, this fucking, like when you drive to Boston, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know what I'm gonna do? Sit there and watch billboards and cars? Like, nah, I'm gonna put
But
some
on
Netflix.
a real
Talk.
though, is she a good driver though?
Yeah. And
Oh wow.
no, I'm like, cause I'm not paying attention. My seat's leaned back, so I'm not even looking at the road.
He feels safe enough. He's good.
I'm alive right now. So up until now,
No, I am a good
we're
driver.
good.
You're a
Yeah,
good
she's
driver.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tell her like in Aruba, you can drive, and she can drive
I
good in
do.
Aruba. It's the people that are driving in the streets who I don't
Yeah,
trust.
I don't trust. Yeah.
That's why I tell like I trust you. I just don't trust the people coming at you with the cars. You know,
Wildest drivers.
100%. No, but like again, long distance isn't easy, especially for you because you have a language barrier with your girl.
Yeah, ish. In the beginning, because she speaks good English,
Thank God.
but
Her parents?
her English is like a Google Translate. You
Like
understand what I mean?
it's not fully accurate. Like,
Yeah. So in the beginning, some of the things she said, it would take me a minute. I'm like,
what did you mean by that?
wait, what? But now I understand her language. So when she speaks English, I'm like, But it's like a very Turkish way of speaking English. So
It's gonna take time.
so like if you guys meet her, I'm pretty sure you guys would be like, huh? And I'll be like, she said ta 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 ta.
Yeah, no, that's definitely gonna happen.
Because it doesn't translate so well.
And when is she coming? Around, do you think?
Aiming for June.
Okay.
Aiming for June.
We're still here.
Yeah, we might cross paths.
Yeah. We talked about it
Yeah.
in August, end of August.
Okay, so
This is the first time Shark has been so quiet in an episode.
because
I love
I've been
it.
trying to ask a question, but y'all
Oh,
just like
fucking
fucking
shoot,
talking.
bro.
So I'm like, you
Interrupt
know
us.
what?
Come on.
I'm gonna just leave these people have their thing. Y'all
What's
can
your
like go
question?
crazy. I mean, like I had like 4 different questions.
Fucking
but at this-
shoot.
Let's go.
they're
Let's go.
gone at
We
this
got time.
point.
We got time.
Let's go.
But okay, so now like you're going in that transition, but like you're already in it. So what's like the honest feeling once you did the long distance when now you officially live together? Like what is that transition like? Because now you have to deal with the phone. You don't deal with half of the things that you're really gonna have to deal with, like the personalities. And why are you laughing?
She's doing it right now. I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm gonna lay down, bro. She'll be sitting where you're sitting right now. Get up and come like.
He's laying down. I'm laying
just
down.
want to relax. She'll just lay on top of me. Like anywhere I go, she's like,
I give you your space for enough months. Now you're all mine.
Might ask for a few more. Like, hey, oh my god, look at that! Your Spain ticket just got canceled. I guess we're not seeing
No,
each other
but
for 2 months.
Honest answer. I feel like it actually helped our relationship.
Well, the long distance.
Yeah.
I agree because like I feel like it kind of gave us like the chance to like be with each other and then be apart from each other. And you get the because if you're every day with each other, like you don't get the
But that's the thing. But
you don't get the
that's-
feeling of I miss you, blah blah blah.
Okay, but then like you're skipping the part of the question because we just talked about like the end goal is somebody
End up-
giving up the
Yeah,
most.
yeah.
Tori is to come live
Live
together.
here, yeah.
So once you're in that official live together, you're not gonna have that space. So
But
are
I
you saying
think-
it's puch or
Oh no.
that's why? So like that part I'm talking about, like the officially living together part, and eventually you're not gonna have the long distance anymore. Tach. That's
No,
the point is not to have
No,
long distance
Pretty much,
anymore.
we don't do long distance anymore. Actually, so
I mean, I'll bounce to you guys and then. So when you guys are with the distance, right? You guys are constantly on video call talking to each other. You kind of spend the whole day together already, talking, maybe. But when you guys see each other, you actually just let go of your whole personality. You kind of just relax. You understand? That's how it is in my case.
like you're being yourself in person.
Yeah. So what I mean is on a standard relationship where both of you are like in Aruba.
Yeah.
You kind of go on dates and everything. When you have a long distance, you can't really have all of that. So you kind of try to do as much as you can within the short periods of time you see each other. And that kind of
You go out for dinner a lot. Go to this.
But you don't live together.
you
That's
don't
the
live together. You don't
difference.
live. But for example,
did.
I know.
For example,
I think
when I
what he
go-
means like whenever she's with him, they go on the dates. They do this. Like they go do.
Oh yeah, of
like,
course.
Do everything
but this
in
is
the
fresh.
Yeah, and
that's like the fresh stage.
yeah.
No, but what, like for example, what I mean is so I've had like a really long time relationship with someone else, and then in this new one, I've already known all the things and quirks I won't accept. You understand? So if you're like first time in like a serious relationship, a long distance might scare you. You understand? Because once you get to the phase where you actually have to live together, you kind of freak out.
Because you kind of like start realizing certain things about her that you don't see like on FaceTime, and then in real life you're like,
That's what I'm talking
Holy
about.
shit.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
And
Like
honestly, I tried fishing out all those things.
I was about to say that. If we had a piece of paper and write down something, you probably would have written.
Same thing.
My biggest pet peeve with her right now is like, she'll get a cup, so drink from it, put it on the table, and she wants another drink. She gets a new fucking cup, fills it up, and puts it. What the fuck are you doing? Just take that, rinse it, and
I
then
love that this is like the biggest thing.
This
that
is
he
like the
doesn't
biggest thing that
about me.
annoys me. Like,
I'm so
bro.
happy that that's what
And then I go get a
it's
cup.
not the first time you mentioned this. So it's
He
like
mentioned
No,
it
I
on
mu-
all the No Filter episodes.
you-
I
Almost
make
like this fucking
swear.
bothers me.
Did you make peace with it though?
No.
No?
No. You know, she's like, I don't leave it. Yeah, because you don't see it. Because I fucking pick it up every time you leave it. So she doesn't see it anyway. Like, She leaves like 10 cups on that table, and I pick it up, put it in the bag. Like, I don't do that. I'm like, you don't know because you don't pick it up. I pick it up for you.
Okay,
That's what,
it's
like-
my turn now.
All right, here we go. This episode might become an hour long more.
Okay, he's like,
Oh, here you go. People gonna use this shit against me.
okay,
All my friends gonna talk shit
when
about
I'm
me.
here, when we were doing long distance, and I would be here for like a little amount of time, I would have my suitcase and stuff, and I would have stuff around, and he's like, Tori, like your stuff.
Like 2 days ago
No,
when
I
you
just
got here,
back from a trip.
I just cleaned the whole apartment.
All in one day. I unpacked. I gave him his stuff that I brought down. I did everything all in one day. It's great. But before, you're living out of the suitcase, whatever. But anyways, he would be like, oh, the apartment, Tori, blaming me, right? Whenever I would leave, he'd be like, oh, I got to clean the apartment. It's a mess. Look at this. And he would show me the whole apartment. I'm like, you're the messy one. It's not me.
There's a difference. That's a mess that's been building up for about 10 days. You messed it up within 20 fucking minutes.
I keep it clean.
You walk in,
I keep it
like
clean.
Hurricane Katrina came in here and destroyed my apartment.
But what my biggest pet peeve of him,
Shark is enjoying this.
No, I'm not. You're just so stupid.
my biggest pet peeve is he leaves Q-tips everywhere.
Ew, he is like that.
He
You
leaves
love-
Q-tips.
He's always
And we
Q-tipping.
literally, so I just
Fuck
got
you
back
guys.
from going to the States.
That's true that you always Q-tipping.
I leave it-
Especially if you come
I leave
out
it
of the bathroom. He's
yeah.
like,
He walks
He's
around
like,
with
walks
it. He'll
around
leave
and
it.
it's
He
I'm
leaves
like,
them
it's
everywhere.
like,
The
ooh, it's
bedroom,
itchy,
like
it's
the
itchy.
living
Like-
room,
I like it.
the bathroom. So we literally had like this little argument the other day.
But it's so dumb.
Because I had a cup and right next to it was a Q-tip. And he goes, Tori, look at this cup. I'm like, Samil, look at this Q-tip. We're both going back and forth, like, move the cup. Like, throw your Q-tip away. The carpet is right over there.
ew.
Like,
So,
people,
that's it.
That's a couple. People like, who's that bitch you're talking to? And people like, I was like, why you leave your fucking cup on the table? Take it to the fucking bathroom, to the kitchen. I think that's our biggest. What else? That's
I would say that's.
But I mean,
our
stuff
only
like that, because I mean, if we're educating and we're talking about a thing, I
Yeah.
mean, there are gonna be people that are in long distances, so they have to like get ready for like the mental truth of what lies behind the personalities, the mood swings,
100%.
all those things. So like, because those
That's
things
true.
play factors. The fact of maybe I'm somebody that if in my single life I'm used to like hanging certain underwear at a certain place, and I throw certain socks at like, oh god, the socks. But you have certain things that maybe you don't see when you're in the long distance, but now that you're in the personal space, now it's like those things can make and break a relationship also. So
Listen, I from personal experience, and I've said this before. Anybody who's in a relationship right now, if you're not living together, you guys truly don't know each other yet, because you really get to know a person when you live together. Because I've had an ex, we were together for about a year. The moment we moved in, I'm not even kidding. 3 months later, I was like, I can't do this. We literally broke up 3 months later after we just bought like a bunch of furniture. She was not happy about it.
So ultimately, it comes down to when you're in your long distance and when you see each other is how much time and how you spend your time.
100%. Because like, listen, everything is nice and pretty on the fucking FaceTime. Like you're showing your best self on your, yeah, look at me, I'm at the party, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm at home, fucking picture on the bed, little dick pic action over here. But you know what I mean? Like, but then you live together and you spend time together. Then you start realizing like, who the fuck is this? Hey, I didn't know this about you. Like, oh, I don't like this. But now you're a year into this long distance. Now you're like, do I fucking end this or do I continue?
yeah.
Luckily for us, it works because our only problem is cups and Q-tips. So we're lucky with that one. But
I mean, I've spent 7 weeks with her once. In that 7 weeks, I already see all the things, and I'm like, okay, this bothers me, that.
but do you,
But
but
she
do you,
also
but you tell her?
has-
Do you tell her?
Yeah, that's the one thing we have. We made one of our rules. If we don't like something, we just say to each other, like, okay, real talk. Because we're joking all the time.
Yeah.
So we kind of have that, okay,
I
real
joke all
talk.
the time. Someone just doesn't get it. Like, what do you mean? Like,
So we kind of just say it like from now on, it's not a joke anymore. We're just gonna talk about it.
That is super important.
Yeah.
We just say real talk, and then we start talking, and then after a while, we find a way that works for both of us.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's
It's give and take.
yeah.
But I want to say back to Shark's question. I think like what made us stronger is the distance because, thank you. When
That's one of her future notes.
yeah.
Remember that time you pushed the mic close to my mouth?
You're like, ooh. Hello.
But no, what I'm saying is when you are doing long distance, you're still an individual. Like you're still yourself. And to do that, it's kind of nice because you can, you still have your things and you're kind of becoming this couple. But a lot of couples that just dive right into a relationship, if they're in the same country and they move in right away, they kind of quickly become like them as a couple.
Yeah,
yes. And you can lose yourself that way. But doing, 2 years of long distance or going back and forth and having that space to still be your own person, do your own things, like have your own hobbies or things like that, or your own interests, watching anime.
Whoa.
And at one point, you kind of
Doing
understand
things.
each other's day
Throw
to
my
day.
personal shit in the show. Yes, guys, I love watching anime, so fuck
You
y'all.
said it like 500 times.
Literally. But now it's like, now that you're together, you've been together so long, you still kind of have that like, okay, I'm my own person. And, you don't lose yourself.
But that's something
so
I've always
quickly.
told you. Like, at the end of the day, like, relationship is like two circles. Like, yeah, I have mine, you have yours, and then we're together. It's like this little circle in the middle. That's us. Like, I tell her, you
wanna
should
have
have
your own stuff
You
going
should have
on.
your own. I tell her, like, yo, call Crystal, call Shekine. I don't care. Call somebody. Go out. Not with me. Go out with them because you need to have your own personal life in Aruba. And I have my friends. I think the good thing for her is all of my friends now are also her friends. So like literally Dylan or Max will pick her up. They'll
But
go.
we're both social, so I like
Yeah.
to do things
Yeah.
like that. I like to go out with the girls and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I don't always need to go out with you.
True.
But yeah.
But that's fuck. There's something I wanted to say regarding what you just said. It'll come back to me. Anyways, you had like
You
some
don't
more
want to
que-
be just one person. Like you
No,
want
it's
to lose
like-
yourself.
in my mind, I'm like, for the people that are in the relationship, especially if you're within the first few months, just keep this in mind. We call this the honeymoon phase. Like for me, a real relationship starts after 1 year. Like once you hit the 1 year mark, that's when like, all right, like even my sister told you, like because almost none of my relationships make it past 1 year. And my sister's like, congratulations, you just passed the 1 year mark. You actually have a chance to be with Samil for a long time.
Yeah, but also I think like being back to being like your own person.
Yeah.
The distance keeps things interesting. So like you always have something that happened that day to tell each other. Where there's other couples that have been together for a long time and they go to dinner and they're both like on their phones. They don't really talk. They don't really have anything to update each other on. So like when you have that distance, oh, what'd you do today? Oh, actually I went here and I saw this person, I did this. Like you have so much more to talk about.
But it's also
That's a relationship in general. I mean, that
No, but
should be a healthy relationship. Should be
Yeah.
But
you have your shit, I have my shit, and now we have our shit together.
yeah, but
That's-
I think long distance trains you for that.
Yes.
It trains you to do what should actually go normal in a relationship because you're doing it. You have to do it for it to work from the distance. That when you are actually living together, you're already so used to these things that it kind of becomes like the standard. You understand? I feel.
Yeah.
I feel.
I agree.
just don't get comfortable.
No, you can't.
I think it's like what you said. Like,
true.
to be honest, like we sometimes have that moment where we'll just like we go to dinner, we're on our phones, because probably we spend the whole day with each other. I don't have anything to update her on, but then we start talking about future plans, like the house, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We have dinner, we go on Pinterest, and we just like look at this fucking bathroom or look at this tile or look at this whatever. Like, just for at least for us, it's exciting. It's like we talk about more than just. We think about business. We think, okay, how can we make more money? Okay, how can we do this? Or like, hey, Tori, I need help with this for No Filter. By the way, guys, like everybody who's sitting in this conversation right now is actually part of the No Filter squad. Like, we're missing Max. He's also part of this. But like she helps out with if I have to send an email to a sponsor, I just write the most ratchet ass gangster email with the pointers. I send it to her. She makes it as corporate as fucking possible. And I'll just send it to her, and somebody will be like, "Wow, that's a really professional email." I'm like, "Well, thank you." I just take all the credit.
So professional.
I know. I take all the credit. But just find things as well you can do together. Like
Yeah, I
business
think,
ventures or whatever.
yeah, but as a couple too, that's like we had this goal to be together. Okay, now we're together. Now what's our next goal? It's always good to talk about things in the future and to have like plan. Keeps the relationship interesting.
Fun, and interesting. Yeah, I agree.
For shows.
You had like 4 questions.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go.
what was
I mean, they're like fucking old. They don't make no sense now at this point. It
You
was
sure?
like, yeah,
You sure?
100%. 100%. It makes no sense now.
damn. I was hoping for some more questions from you.
I know I had them. Y'all was just, y'all were going ham. I was like,
No, it was like, I mean, is this the, well, yeah, I was going to say this is the first time we talk about this on camera. Well, it is the first time we ever talked about it on camera. But just on the relationship is, anyways, long distance is not easy. Put it that way. Especially like if you're not sure about it or if you're insecure about it or if you have trust issues, you're going to have a hard fucking time.
Yeah, you just have to want it.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just difficult. But now it's easy for us.
I hate
yeah, I
you
mean,
guys.
it's
I hate you
over.
guys.
Pretty much.
It's the end of the road.
I mean,
Locked
I
in.
can't lie. I'm jealous. What time is it?
No more
Okay,
long
1 more
distance.
hour and 50 minutes. She wakes up.
And then while you call her?
Yeah.
Damn. How many times, like, do you guys talk every single day? Like,
Yeah.
but do you like you text her, like you would text her right now something and you know, okay, she's still sleeping, but like she'll answer later?
Yeah. If that's the thing, I think at a point, I got to the point where if something happens, I'll just message her as soon as it happens. Doesn't matter the time.
She'll read it whenever she gets.
When she wakes up, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But that's also the thing for us because we have a 7-hour difference. We kind of know each other's schedule down to the
That's
T.
also what we work on with.
Down
like,
to the T. Like, I believe in privacy, but I also because of the long distance, she has my calendar.
but that's the part where privacy goes out the window because
Yeah.
she needs to know your
Exactly,
schedule. And
exactly.
Say when I was in Spain, like whenever I got home, when you were like what waking up, or no, whenever I was going to work, because Anyways, like we also had a 7-hour difference, so same shit you were going through. Like I would probably finish walking home at 6 a.m. She's having lunch, and I'm fucking drunk with a fucking shawarma in my hand. Like, hey,
No, I would just be getting into bed, or I would still be
Yeah,
awake
yeah.
at night. It's like
Yeah.
midnight or something, and you'd be going home at 6.
She's 7 hours late. So,
yeah.
So if
Oh yeah, she's behind. Sorry,
But it
that's a
actually
mix-up.
worked out because like we would talk before you went to work, and then
I would talk.
if I stayed up late enough, then we would FaceTime on your way home from work. So it
literally,
worked
yeah.
out nicely.
Yeah. So it's good. Like you need to know. This even till this day, we still not always, but she asked, "Okay, what's your booster schedule?" So like, okay, on our days off, she knows every Monday we're off because we got to record this shit. And then like I'm off on other days, and we plan something. We plan dinner, whatever. But like, at least, and this goes back to like being your own person. During the rest of the week, she has her job. I have my shit to do. And on that day off, we try to do something together. Maybe we go out for dinner, we go out for drinks. And then on Mondays, we focus on this. So like just have a schedule where you have your own life, but also plan shit together.
yeah.
Even if it's just once a week, that's like your day, you know?
I think mine is a little more extreme.
No,
She
right
has-
now, but once she moves here, bro, like, it's gonna be
But
fucking chilling.
Now, because of the distance, she has my calendar synced on her phone.
Yeah.
All right. Her schedule is pretty much the same all
Very
the time.
standard.
Yeah, pretty
Same
much the
for
same
me,
all
like,
the time.
yeah.
Mine changes, but for example, I try to schedule my gym time same time as her, so that way we have like that gap. We're both in the gym. We're not really talking, but we're kind of just pushing each other. Like, hey, what are you doing? Okay, did you finish your workout?
Are you on a call with her while you're working out?
No, fuck that.
Like just I was like, damn, that's,
Fuck that. No,
that's like
no.
Yo, if you're in long distance, please don't be that kind like, okay, I'm going to bed. You too. You put the phone in front of each other.
That
Are you
is so
sleeping?
ridiculous.
No, I see you sleep.
I mean,
Fuck.
she
Is this
she
like
has.
cool?
We've never done that.
She's
Have you done that?
Yes.
Oh,
So wait.
no.
Listen. I'll explain why. She has had work schedules. So twice a month, she has a work schedule where she works 24 hours straight,
Damn, what the
wow.
fuck?
and then she gets home at 8. She works in a hospital.
Okay, it makes
okay,
sense.
okay.
Okay, should have clarified that. I'm
Sorry,
like, God
yeah,
damn, what kind
whoa.
of
I was
slavery you got
like,
going on in
ah.
Turkey? Like, God damn.
Modern day, and y'all just proud to say it. Like,
No.
save her.
She does like two 24-hour shifts, but she gets home at like 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning is like 1 a.m. for me. All right. So we've had that moment where we're talking. She just finished work, but actually most of the time it's like she had like a small nap before she can go home. And then we're talking on the phone, and then eventually both of us just fall asleep, or one of us starts falling asleep. But we don't have that cute bye.
It's not
Okay.
like it's not planned. Like, okay,
That's
you're in bed.
not planned.
Okay,
That's
it's not
different.
planned. It's not
what
planned.
I mean is like we're in fucking high school. You're on your bed. I'm on my bed. We have each other's phone. We're like we're like.
But
nah.
most of the time, that comes from like some deep insecurities. Because a lot of the times,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the guys that are like super, super paranoid, or the girls that are like really, really paranoid, and they're like, sleep. Like, go to sleep. If you said you weren't going out, you're gonna sleep. Like, go to sleep. Good night.
Yeah.
Put a green screen in the back, is sleeping. All right, boys, let's go. No. Damn.
Boy, it's so stupid.
What's, I mean, listen, let's probably like run this off with Tiki. No?
Well, one
Whatever.
other piece of advice I could say, at least for the women in long distance relationships, is to be like honest with your feelings, because women have a lot of feelings, and
Never realized.
you know, he may be busy, and you may be like, this guy hasn't messaged me. You know, I'm just saying.
You know what I'm thinking about?
But no, because just being honest with how you feel is gonna help your relationship. Instead of sitting there thinking, oh, like he's doing this or he's ignoring me or whatever, or you're getting pissed off about something, he has absolutely no idea that he's even doing anything wrong. This could
But you're
go
probably getting
both
mad for
ways.
nothing.
Yeah, but also just communicating
Communicate.
like, hey, like I kind of feel it this way when, you know, this happens, or if, you know, you do XYZ, and then just being honest, that's going to help you a lot in your relationship.
I feel like that comes from like both sides, because a lot of the times I feel like even like in their instances, like both of them said like in two of their stories, like the girls are the ones that had to come up and say something. Even when the girls said something, they were the ones that wanted like kind of like waiting for the girl to pursue it and stuff like that. So it's like, why the guys not just be honest with their feelings from the get go? I mean, y'all claim macho shit for everything,
But
but when
for
you're
me-
supposed to have the
But
balls
for
to
me,
say
it's more
stuff.
like I've been through this shit before. Why would I do it again? So I've had experience doing this. So why would I want to put myself in the position that I don't fucking like?
And in my case, I was like, I don't want a relationship, but I'm catching feelings. And I'm catching feelings for something that's going to cost me a lot of feelings. You understand?
And a
Yeah.
lot of money.
And a lot of money. Like, really, I didn't want a relationship. But in that months where we were talking and we were playing that game of who messages first, we kind of got to know each other with zero intentions. Neither of us ever made an approach towards each other or made it, when you're hitting on a girl, you kind of push it. We never did that. We were just talking like normal friends.
Yeah.
But I was catching feelings in that process. So I didn't want to, how do you say, I didn't want a relationship. I didn't want to accept.
Why can't she know that? Like, why?
I didn't want to accept that I was catching feelings, but I was open to exploring it. So when she brought it up, it was like, catch me off guard, but I was still open to it. You understand? So I didn't say anything, but I was, that's the thing. She also said, we're doing all the relationship things, which I get it. We were. Because when she holds my hand, I could have, like, we're not doing this. But I let it go. You understand? So it's a matter of pride.
I think that was the same for you, though. Okay, when we met, you had just been recently single for a couple months. Like you were
3 months specifically. Actually, yeah. Because we met on March 7th.
Yes. So after that, you were like, "Oh, I just got out of a relationship. I'm ready to be single.
Wanna enjoy
Don't
a
want to
little
jump
bit."
back into another one."
It's a fair reason as to
I
why.
understood.
I was already a long distance, so that's already like I'm not ready for a relationship. And there's a long distance one that's a double trouble. I'm like, maybe not.
Now, how do you feel?
I'm kidding. I feel good. No, it's good. It worked out.
If you were said it in Turkish, that popo.
Popo
Yeah.
and
Bu popo.
boo popo.
Yes. His ass.
Boo popo.
I didn't say it like that.
But also one thing that we have is like whenever we get into a fight or a discussion or like we're mad at some point during the day, like you have to address it. Like we don't go like I don't think we've never gone to bed angry. Like at some point we're like, all right, like even like today, like I was having a shit. Was today or yesterday?
It was today.
Was it yesterday? Or today? I don't know. I was having a shit day. All I knew was like a burrito and the conversation. Like, all right, cool. This is how I'm feeling. I think it was yesterday.
Oh, no, it was yesterday. You woke up in a really bad mood. And then I was like, let's go get breakfast. And then we had a great morning. And it turned out to be a great day.
Yeah. And
I
then we
think
talked.
I think that problem solving is also something very important
Just
because
talk, conversation, man.
but in a long distance, it's hard to misunderstand anything and everything. You understand? And when you're close to each other, you can kind of, okay, you have a fight, but I know that tomorrow I can see you, we can talk about it. But in a long distance, it's like, what the fuck are you going to do? Catch a flight and go all the way there to, you can't do that.
We FaceTime, but the thing is,
Yeah, but-
you're different. You're 7 hour difference.
Yeah,
It's
but is she going to answer? You understand?
fucking better.
Like yesterday we had a fight.
better.
I got mad. I closed the phone. Big mistake.
Even
Big
I was
mistake.
like,
Dramatic.
dum.
No, but listen, I did that because I know myself. I don't want to say anything out of place.
Yeah.
So what I did was I closed it. 30 seconds later, I'm like, fuck, I fucked up. I went back and I messaged her. She's not answering. And I'm like, we said we're not going to do this. We're having this conversation. You're not going to sleep yet. It was literally like 5 minutes before. She got in bed already and we had like a big fight. But we said to each other, we're never going to allow this to happen. So
Like
a
big
discussion,
fights? Big fights?
No, a discussion can never overflow. You have to talk about it.
You have to address it.
Yes.
Sometimes you can't address it right away. Just like let it chill for a little bit, and then
We
as it-
address it immediately.
No, we do it too. But
I
like,
mean, sorry, real
No,
quick,
go ahead,
but
go
you
ahead.
full of shit.
Why?
How the fuck do you close the phone and then you want to say like, now we gotta talk about it?
I
You just
know.
fucking close the fucking phone. You
no,
know
but he
said,
said like I don't want to say something stupid when I'm in the heat of the moment.
whose fault is that?
Trust me.
You should
trust
be
me,
able to
Shark.
breathe.
No, trust me, Shark. If I stayed in that conversation in that moment, I would have made a bigger fuck up than closing the phone.
So what would
Trust
happen
me.
if she was there in person?
In person is different.
Would
Really,
you have walked
really.
away or like gone in a different room?
In person, I
I'd be
would.
quiet. I'd
In
just say
person,
shit.
I would honestly be like, okay, I need a minute. You know, and we've had big discussions in person, and we kind of just. So this is one thing I noticed we
But
do.
why could that not happen in that conversation yesterday?
No, I
need a
was in
minute.
a bad place. I was in a bad place, and
Me
that
too, bro.
minute, I wouldn't have gotten it, because
That's
one of us.
disrespectful. That's why. Like, if I'm watching it from her angle, that's disrespectful. Like, you just
I
hang
get
the
it.
fuck up.
I get it.
And then you want to execute me in my bed, ready for my comfort to go to work tomorrow, my long ass hospital shift. You want to keep me up to tell me we need to talk about it because
Shark
we
is
said
so sassy. He's a sassy
I'm not
motherfucker.
sassy.
You see
but
what I deal
can
with for almost a
understand-
year and a half, 2 years.
No, I'm just saying.
I get you. I get you.
Like
really.
I have 2 girlfriends. I gotta deal with this shit.
Whatever.
I got a girlfriend and a side
I get
chick.
you. I get you. I immediately addressed it, and immediately before we even finished that argument, I addressed my wrongdoing first thing. You understand?
No, you had better.
I think she just realizes it when I'm pissed. She knows right away. Or like I'm like, hey, I'm just having a bad day, and then maybe she's like, all right. She doesn't talk to me for a little while. Like it just lets me cool
But you
down.
communicated it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
good
It's
about
like
it.
I just okay. I'm just gonna put it in my headphones, work on no filter, make a reel, or fucking watch anime or play PlayStation, whatever. Just do something that's in my own zone.
No, that's good.
And
I
then,
feel like
like-
that's the problem a lot of people have is they don't fucking communicate. If you're in a fucking funk, just fucking say you in a funk, bitch. Same thing, like at work, everywhere. That applies for everything. Just let somebody
Yeah.
know you in a funk, then we know. Like, okay, I ain't gonna fuck with you. But if I'm thinking everything is could do too, and I'm like, hey baby boo, and you like,
Fuck off
well, fuck you too.
for no apparent reason.
For no reason. While simply you could have just said, hey, you know what?
I'm having a bad
I'm
day.
not there right now.
Yeah.
Give me 2 feet, bitch.
Maybe 10. Oh, fuck off. How about you go in the other room and lock the door, okay? I'll be here.
Just go in the car.
Drive away while you're at it.
No, pero
No, but let's close this off. I think that's a good conversation. I think there's a lot of value here. I think people can learn from our own experiences. Hope Shark, you learned something today. In the future, avoid our mistakes. If you get feelings, say it right away. Don't hold it back. Okay.
Do you think the shark look like the person to hold back?
like
I'm gonna wait.
you
for
would
the-
think after like 2 years
But-
he's
but-
good now. Like
Hey, what would it? Okay, shit. Never mind. We already know the answer. Money. Like, what would it take for you to be in a long distance relationship?
I already said like from the beginning of the conversation.
But then
Money.
I'm not interested in people like that. I'm sorry.
That's good. Everybody has their phases.
Yeah, it's just not. I don't think it's a phase.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm good on the kids and the whole.
The whole package.
I'm good on it.
Yeah. So okay, let's round this out. What for us? Maybe you can add something you learned if you want. But what's one last thing you can say to the people that are watching? Like, here's my advice. You go first, since we're gentlemen
I feel like there's a lot of things that I could go with.
here. Yeah, just mention one.
I would say you should really look at the friends that you have. I think friends is a big thing, or friends or family when you're getting into a long distance relationship.
Oh shit, I know what you're talking about.
If
Drop that bomb.
Okay, so I had some friends that were very supportive, and then
And
there were some friends that were like, this is never gonna work.
Who's laughing now, bitch?
What are you?
I hope
That came out of the chest.
100%.
The base.
I'm waiting for me to meet them in person. Like, yo,
Fuck you.
pretty
Do
fucking
you
much.
really trust this guy? All these questions. And I'm like, yeah, I do. But still, after knowing how I felt and knowing that I trusted him and all these things, they would still be like, what are you doing? No, break up with him.
It's not gonna. And
all these things.
And some of these,
how
some of
do
these
you
come.
trust
business.
him?
And
It's
some of
that's
these
your
come from
own-
guys. You already know what that
Guys
means.
and girlfriends, yeah.
But when it comes from
course.
guys, we all know what that means. These guys try to fuck you. Break up with this guy so I can put my dick inside. Oh,
Anyways, so
sorry, I had to get that out. When I clipped this and sounded them.
but it's you find out who your friends are and who the ones that don't put their own insecurities onto you, where they may have trust issues, so they're trying to tell you you can't trust this guy or you can't trust this girl. But just do you follow your heart, do what you think is best or what is right, and don't let people tell you not to do it if you feel like it's right.
So in conclusion, don't listen to your single friends.
Yeah.
Okay, hold the fuck up, okay? Don't be quick to dismiss the single friends.
No,
okay?
I had single friends that
Like,
supported
Some
me
of the
too.
single friends give really good advice.
Okay, and sometimes if we see shit,
Apply
we say
it
shit.
to yourself, bitch.
Shit.
I am. When I was single, I gave great advice to people. I just never
Don't
took,
do long distance.
I just never took them. I'm like, yo, just don't do it. And I'm like, oh shit, see, I know. Okay, I'm not gonna do
Do
that
it
one.
for myself?
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, Michael, what do you want to add?
I mean, I've already said it. Long distance can work. I used to be one person that hated the idea of long distance. But once I got into mine, I started to learn, okay, you got to do these things. You got to be like this. You got to be open to do things like that. Before, if you told me I'd have to update my girlfriend with everything I'm doing, I'll tell you, fuck you, no. I don't have time for that. But now it's more okay, I'm going from this place to that place. I'm done with this. I'm doing that. Just be open to all these things. And again, where there's a will, there's a way. Mm-hmm. It can work. It doesn't work for everybody. But I really don't think it's something that should be shut down immediately. You should kind of work it out, plan it out, and always have a plan. There has to be an end goal. If there's no end goal,
That's what I was gonna say.
it's not going to work. If there's no end goal, it's never going to work.
I agree. I was gonna say something along the same lines. First thing is take your time to know the person. Don't just jump into the relationship. All right, let me see if I actually like this person. Take your time. And also, if you ever decide to go into the relationship, make sure you have a plan. Kind of like what we did. Plan out your whole. If you can, try to plan out your whole year.
Or the next 6 months.
Okay, let's do. Okay, you plan the next 6 months. Okay, are you gonna come this month? Okay, I'm gonna come next month, and then you plan out the weeks, and then you know exact. It gives you something to look forward to instead of I don't know if I can come next week. I don't know if I can come next month. If you just plan shit for the next 6 months, you know exactly from which day to which day you're gonna see each other, which day to which day you're not gonna see each other, so you can focus on yourself, and then you just keep repeating it until you reach that end goal that Michael keeps saying, until you reach. Okay, who's gonna move where?
Yeah. And I think the biggest thing that you both said is having the end goal, but also knowing that it's even possible with this person to to go somewhere,
100%.
if she's stuck in her job, he's stuck in his job, no one can move, then,
It's not going to work.
Yeah.
Why waste your time?
One person has to be kind of flexible to all right, I can adjust to your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can both adjust each other's schedule. But yeah.
I think so. If you met each other and you start long distance, the funniest thing about your relationship is gonna move both really fast and really slow at the same time. You understand? You know what I mean, right? You guys kind of met and then you kind of
Yeah,
started.
it happened fast, but it happened slow. Like
Yeah. When you don't see each other, there's all these slow things that's going on, and but when you do see each other,
Like dinner,
Yeah.
beach, activity.
in our case,
Wait,
it was
wait.
like dinner. Okay, flight. We're going this place. Okay, we're gonna meet your
Frustrating.
parents. We're gonna do this. So we did like a bunch of things in like 1 month. If I look back at it, I mean, with this person, I've done more than I've done in my whole life. You understand?
Yeah.
So it allows for a fast and slow pace kind of.
Do you feel like when you get into a relationship, you've gained some weight? Like that relationship weight?
Honestly, when I met her, I was already in my weight loss journey, and we've kind of. I told her, don't let me get fat again.
God damn it.
I was fat. Don't let me get fat. And I told her to tell me en papiamento,
What a gordo.
Bible ka gym. Literally.
Is that what the first thing you taught in Papimento?
No.
What's the first thing you taught in Papimento?
Kumbay?
That's it. What did I teach you? What's the first thing I
No,
teach you?
I started calling her douchey. Never mind. I started calling her douchey. She's like, what is douchey? It's like, you.
Sweetheart. What's the first thing I taught you in Papimento?
No, así, vos problema, mi problema.
I think when a guy comes up to you, hey, what's that? No, how's your problema?
No, that's not when the guy comes up to you.
And the second thing, pendeo.
What did Mike teach you the first time we met?
And let's not talk about it. Thanks, Mike.
I can just imagine where that goes.
100%.
I love
All right,
Mike.
Shark, anything you want to add to this beautiful conversation?
I think that's like pretty much it. Like long distances are it's work, and I mean you have to kind of know if this person is like your forever person. I feel like because like y'all kind of knew. I feel like in some case, I mean you kind of like
Shut the fuck up.
went through it with the other ones. Like apparently it didn't really work out like that. But I feel like for some way somehow like when it clicked for y'all. So you know when it was like, okay, let's put in the work
Like
for
shit.
this thing because
Yeah.
it could be something. So
100%.
I guess.
I'm at the point where if I'm willing to spend that much money on one person, I'm okay with seeing wherever life takes us.
Same.
That's how you felt it. There was some click.
100%. All right, guys. Awesome episode. Real quick before we end the show, make sure to comment to win a 6-pack and a 3-pack. Also, go to Wendy's, get that new sandwich. And if you go to a mini market or anywhere else that has liquor, make sure you get your Heineken. What?
Like tap that real hard. Yo, relax.
Heineken Silver. Guys, it's really good. It's extra refreshing for real. So make sure you get yours today. And subscribe, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Ow.